Well, hello there. Welcome to video 7.2 on the diatomic elements. This video is going to be probably the shortest video that I have ever made. So we're going to jump right in, guys. These are just 7 elements, if my tablet wanted to work properly. 7 elements that you need to memorize that exist in what's called a diatomic state. Okay, so what diatomic means, if you break the word down, di means 2, atomic means atom. So 2 atoms in a molecule. So these occur in pairs in their natural state when they are alone. Okay, so these 7 elements, it's only when they're alone. If they're in a compound, all right, they don't follow this. So it's only when they're by themselves. And you'll see as we go through reactions what we mean by that. So when they are not in compounds, they will exist like in that. Okay, there are 7 of these, and they actually make a 7 shape on the periodic table if you look at it closely. If you don't remember that, another way to help you remember it is right here, the term Brinkelhoff. I know it sounds weird, but I guarantee you that if you remember this, this is going to be super easy for you. This is how I remember learning it. My teacher taught me this phrase, Brinkelhoff, and to this day I still remember it this way. So those elements that we have are bromine, iodine, nitrogen, chlorine, hydrogen, oxygen, and fluorine. Okay, so if we were to write their symbol, okay, it would be Br. Oh my gosh, look how it's spelling. Those symbols are spelling that word Brinkelhoff. It's like I had it planned out from the start. Molecular formulas. So since they are diatomic, their formulas are pretty simple. Again, when they're by themselves. So it's Br2, I2, N2, Cl2, H2, O2, and F2. So when they're by themselves in a reaction and you're writing it out, you've got to remember that these 7 elements, when it says, like, you know, sodium or calcium oxide reacts with bromine gas, you've got to remember that bromine is Br2 in that formula. So you'll see that as we go along. Again, if you don't have the right formulas, balancing is going to be a nightmare. Okay. Now, the other thing you want to remember is the physical state at room temperature. So they're all gases except for 2. Bromine is a liquid, iodine is a solid, and the rest are gases. If you look on your periodic table, guys, all right, you find the 7, and I can show you this in person because I don't have a periodic table right here. Over here to the right side of the periodic table, you got hydrogen up here, and then the rest are right here, and they form that 7. And if you look as you go down, it's like fluorine, chlorine, then it's bromine, and then it's iodine. And notice how it goes gas right here, gas right there. Oh, then it changes to a liquid. Oh, then it changes to a solid. And think about what's happening in terms of intermolecular forces. As you go down the group, they get larger in size, so the intermolecular forces get stronger, making them attract to each other more, and hence that's why bromine, you have a liquid phase because they're going to stay together much closer. Okay, there's more energy because there's more atoms, more electrons holding them tighter, and then iodine's a solid actually. So that is all you need to know in terms of video 7.2. Memorize these elements, make sure you know what they are, because otherwise your reactions could be incorrect and then you're going to lose points that way. So until next time, sayonara.